Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the channel. My name is Matt, and this is the Gaming Corner. Now, today I want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers. I do know I had a few, and I would also like to apologize for not having much come up lately. I've been a little behind today on the trades in that have shown up at Respawn Retro Gaming and at Cheeky Monkey, so we are going to show what they got, which, like I said, I have been behind. I've been sick lately. And I just started a new job that I do work 12 hours a day at. It's a 2-2-3 schedule type job, so it's taken a little bit of getting used to again, but after being sick and everything, I fell behind on some stuff. So, like I said, I want to thank you guys all for coming, watching these little videos I do. Remember to shop local. If you get a chance to, make sure you shop local, especially for your retro gaming needs and that. And let's start off by showing you what Respawn Retro Gaming and what Cheeky Monkey got in for trades. Now we're going to start off here at Cheeky Monkey, where she got in some Nintendo handheld units. You can see here the prices are on these. I'm not sure exactly what a few of these are. I do know we got the Game Boy Advance down at the bottom, which I am going to say right now, after getting my Retron 5 that I have, where I can play Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games on, I have been impressed with what I see on the Game Boy Advance. I'm really impressed with the games they have on there. I believe the next one up here is a Nintendo DS, I believe. I believe the top one is also a Nintendo DS. Not sure about what this one is right here. It's probably another DS or something like that, but these were the handhelds she got in. Now let's jump on over to the other store. Let's go over to Respawn Retro Gaming out in Fond du Lac. Now, if I sound like I'm out of breath, that's basically because I am, because that sickness that I have, I'm still not fully over it, and I do run out of breath pretty quick right now. So, but here you go. He got a huge set of Wii games. I almost said Wii U. A large one of them. So he's got a lot in here. He's got a couple of the, I don't even know what you want to call that, Bukyugan. I don't know, however you pronounce it. But yeah, he got in a lot of, a lot of Wii games in here. I just saw one in here that I might have to check out when I get a chance to stop up there. Where did it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Go. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Go. There it is. The Namco Museum Remix. I might have to check that one out just to see what it is. See what games are on there. Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. I think I might have that one already. That'd be another one I wouldn't mind going after. I do know this GT Pro Series, that is a great racing game on there. I really love that one. But there you go. There were the trades they got in right now. They also posted a message stating that they will be open 7 days a week from here until the end of the year. So if you're looking at doing some Christmas shopping for people who like retro games and all that, you might want to go down there and check those stores out and see what you can pick up for them. Now, let's move into what I was doing this video for. Let's move into the pickups I got. Now, I did pick up 2 games from Respawn Retro Gaming when I was up there before I got sick. And one of them is one that I've been after for a while. And this other one he had up there, and I've never played it, and I had to check it out. So it is, the first one on the Wii is Sega Bass Fishing. I still haven't tried this one yet. I will when I'm ready, just I haven't tried it yet. You can see my cats fighting right down over here. There's one there, and the other one's inside. And the other game I picked up from down there is one I have been after for a while. He's had this in quite a few times. His wife has had it in down at her store, and I just keep forgetting to grab it when I go down there, but not this time. And it is Wii Sports. I finally got my hands on it. And the minute my kids saw this in here, they made their profiles up on the Wii, and they've been enjoying the hell out of bowling. It is a lot of fun. That bowling game on here is a blast. We're going to move over to the PC for a minute here. Now, I have had a few videos where I've talked about Diablo, that I've actually never played it, and I finally have picked up Diablo 1 on the PC. I picked up Diablo 3 on my Xbox 360, and can play Diablo 4 through Game Pass, but, I want to beat the games in order. Well, I finally now have Diablo 2. Now, the thing is with Diablo 2 here, I still have not tried to install this yet. I will be installing it on my XP computer. I got it for, I think, a decent price. I don't think $7.99 is too bad. And yeah, so I now have Diablo 2. I have to still install it, make sure it works. You can see it, there was a CD key on the side of it. I guarantee you if that CD key was needed for anything, it's still in use. If it was on for online play or something, there's no way it's going to work anymore. And that's just because of it being locked to the Blizzard server. So whoever had the game has that locked to their server. So I'm not planning on playing it online. I'm planning on playing it single player alone on my Windows XP machine. So as long as it works, I'll be good. We're going to move over to the Sega Genesis. I picked up a couple games on here. Now, most of these games I picked up through eBay. I also went to a place called Half Price Books, and another video game store out in the area when I was out interviewing for the new job I got now. I went out to a place called The Pad since it was in that area, and that's way up in Appleton. But this first one, same spot where I got Diablo 2 from, I got this game, and it is Pugy. Pugy? Pugy or Pugsy? Which one is it? I think it's Pugy. This game is actually really freaking cool. I didn't know what it was when I grabbed it, and as you can see here from the gameplay, it's a puzzle game. The idea is to try to make it to the exit without dying. First couple rounds start off, there's really nothing that's going to kill you. Then all of a sudden, enemies start coming in. You also get boss fights and all that, and it's a really fun little puzzle game. Very cute graphics, very fun. The music, I think, is really good, and yeah, this is just a very fun game to play. Now, when it comes to these last couple games, they're all racing games. It's hard to tell which one is like my favorite out of them, because all three of these games are great. The first one I'm going to show here, when I got the offer for it on eBay, I purchased it, and I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, you know, I have this game already. I know I bought this game. I'm positive I bought the game from Tony's store up here at Respawn, but I couldn't find it. I was looking over all my games back here and all that, and I couldn't find it. I didn't find it until, as you can see where the computer's sitting over here that I still have to finish building. It's going to be a Windows 98 one. I moved around some stuff, moved around where I'm sitting at. I found it, it fell behind, and there used to be, my game consoles were sitting there. Now they're on this side of me over here more. But yeah, it fell behind there. So I ended up buying a game I already owned. So I gave the extra one over to my son. But it happens to be Lotus Turbo Challenge. Now, as I bring up the gameplay here of this one, I didn't do my greatest in this one. This one I had a little bit of trouble with. But when you're watching this gameplay, if you've ever played the Top Gear games, Top Gear 1 or 2 on the Genesis or the Super Nintendo, you'll love this game. This stuff plays the exact same way. Game is actually a hell of a lot of fun. It can be very challenging at times, but the game is excellent. I have no issues with this game. I love it. It's a lot of fun. The next one that I picked up is number 2 of the Lotus game, and it is Lotus II. And as I bring up the gameplay of this one, as you can see, it's almost identical. You know, slightly better graphics, all that. You know, they did their little upgrades that they always try to do when they make a sequel to a game. And this one I found to be just a lot easier. I had an easier time playing the game. And Lotus Turbo Challenge 2 is well worth it. Again, it's going to remind you a lot of the Top Gear games and that. And it's just, there's something about that is just so much fun. I was sitting there playing this thing for a while. This is an excellent game to get in your Sega Genesis collection. If you get a chance to just find a way of trying out these 2 games, definitely give it a shot and try them out. That's going to leave us with the last game that I ended up picking up. Now, these games I've been sitting on for well over a month already. Like I said, with getting sick and everything, I haven't had a chance to really do much. But with this next game, this one is definitely a nostalgia type game. I was going to start looking for this one pretty hardcore to try to buy it because this was going to be my bigger buy because I keep forgetting about it. Then I see other Genesis YouTubers or retro YouTubers and that mention this game as one of the better racing games out there. And I remember owning it. I remember playing it, and it is a blast. And when I walked into the pad up in Appleton, they had this. So it became a, well, I'm in here. I have enough money for it. I'm buying it. And it happens to be Micro Machines. There's no manual in here. This was a little expensive just for game and box, but I remember playing this game. I need to get the other Micro Machine games if I can afford them because, like I said, this one was not cheap. But as you can see from this gameplay here, it's a top-down racer. Now, I'm doing just like a challenge mode where it's just you versus the computer and you're trying to challenge them. This isn't anything dealing with laps or anything like that. And it's all you have to do is get far enough away from the computer to where, you know, the screen can't keep up with both of you. But man, is this game a lot of fun. The graphics, the sound, the idea of racing around in a bathtub and then racing around on, you know, your dinner table and stuff like that with Cheerios laid out for the track. At least I think they're Cheerios. They're O's, so. But yeah, it's Codemasters who did that game, man. That was one hell of a way of doing a racing game. Everything controls really interesting. They control differently. They feel different. The game is just a blast. But all right, that was the last game for right now. I am waiting on some new Evercade games to come on in. So once those come in, we'll go over those. But that was it for right now. And like I said, I appreciate everybody who has been watching my videos. I appreciate everybody who has signed up. I thank you guys very much for that. Hope you guys do enjoy these videos and that and everything. And thank you, everybody who has signed up for now. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Remember, shop local. I know we got the holiday season coming up. We got Thanksgiving and Christmas. Try your best to shop local. If you have any retro fans in your family, household, or whatever, and you're looking for stuff, try to keep it local the best you can. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.